Alright, so I got a comment on my Reese's logo pixel art video to asking to make a tutorial, so I just figured I'd just do it real quick. You're only going to need 3 colors for this one: orange, brown, and yellow. You can use whatever you want: concrete, wool, terracotta. This one is made from concrete. I think I'm going to build this next one in wool just to do a comparison, because can't really tell which one's better. So I'm going to do orange, brown, and yellow, and that's all you need. So you're just going to go find your empty spot to build in. We're going to start from the left side. So you're going to start with a row of just 2 orange and 2 up left diagonals. 1, 2. You're going to go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. Do an upright diagonal. Up by 1. Upright diagonal. Up by 1. Upright diagonal. Up by 1. Then you're going to do 2 upright diagonals. This is 1, then 2, up by 1. Then you're going to do 6 upright diagonals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the 6th one, you're going to right by 1, do an upright diagonal, right by 1, upright diagonal. Then right by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to do 3 downright diagonals. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to go down by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do a down left diagonal. Go down by 1. And then you extend to the right by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back over here and extend to the left by 1. From this left block, you're going to go down by 1, left by 1, do a down left diagonal, do another down left diagonal. You can go left by 2, 1, 2. From the very left block, you're going to go down by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and from the block next to it, you'll go down by 2. 1, 2. So it should look like this so far. Now you're going to come back down to where we started. Wait, actually no. Just come back up to this row right here. You're going to do 2 down right diagonals. 1, 2. You're going to go right by 1. You're going to do upright diagonal. Right by 1, upright diagonal, right by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, do a down right diagonal, go right by 2, 1, 2, from the middle block, just extend by 1, from the right block, do an upright diagonal, and go right by 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're gonna do a down right diagonal, right by 1, upright diagonal, right by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the very right block, extend down by 1, come back up, do an upright diagonal, up by 1, upright diagonal, right by 3, 1, 2, 3, do a down right diagonal, down by 2, 1, 2. From the bottom block, extend to the left by 1, extend to the right by 3, 1, 2, 3. Do a down right diagonal, down by 2, 1, 2. Down left diagonal, down by 1. And then you're going to go left by 2, 1, 2, up by 1, and left by 1. Come down back to this row 3, and from the middle block, you're going to extend it down by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna do 2 down left diagonals. 1, 2, 2. Left by 1. You're gonna do down left diagonal, and this should be touching the ground. So if you've done everything right, the block Reese place should be touching the ground. You can go left by 3. 1, 2, 3. Upright diagonal. Left by 3. 1, 2, 3. Down left diagonal. Left by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 up left diagonals. Left by 1. 2 down left diagonals. Left by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up left diagonal. Left by 2. 1, 2. Down left. Left by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 up left diagonals. Left by 1. Down left diagonal. Left by 1. Down left diagonal. Left by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up left. Left by 3. 1, 2, 3. Down left. Left by 2. 1, 2. Up left. Up left. And then up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just to make it easier, just come over to this little thing of 2. You're gonna do an upright, right by 1, up by 1, 2 upright diagonals, 1, 2, up by 1, and then an upright diagonal to connect it. So here's the basic outline of what you should have so far. And now you're gonna take your brown wool, and for the most part, we're just gonna be placing a brown wool on every orange block, except for a few exceptions. So we're just gonna start at the beginning, and just for every orange block you see, just kind of place the brown block on it. And then at this pillar, you're gonna place one on top, go to the right by 1, and fill it in, fill this column in. Bottom, same thing. On this row of 4 right here, you're gonna do a row of 4 brown, and on the right you're also gonna go up by 1, then come back down here, fill it in. On this row of 2, you're gonna place 2 and extend the right block up by 1 like this. Come back down, just match every block like this. Now on this block of 2 here, you're gonna do a row 2, and on this right one, you're gonna go up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left by 1, up by 1. Do an up left diagonal, an up right diagonal, right by 1. Do a down right diagonal, right by 1, and on this block you're also going to go down by 1, so it closes this off. From this little elbow here, you're just gonna go up until it connects here. On the second block down, extend it by 2, and on the third block down, you're just gonna extend it by 1 like this. So it should look like this at this part. Just come back down. We're just gonna go back to matching every orange with a brown. Just filling it in. On this one, you're also on this very right row of 2. You're gonna do the 2 brown on top. Go up by 1, right by 1. Fill it in. Back to normal, filling everything in. On this one, when you fill in this whole row of orange right here near the top, you're gonna go to the left by an extra 2, go up by 1 on this block, upright diagonal, fill these in. From here, when you have these two brown wool on this section, you're also going to extend this down by 5 brown blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like this. From this block, you're also going to go down by 1, left by 1, close this off. From the bottom of this, you're going to do 2 downright diagonals. 1, 2. Go down by 1, left by 2, 1, 2. Go up left diagonal, left by 2, 1, 2. Down left diagonal, left by 3, 1, 2, 3. Up by 1, up by 2, 1, 2. And then you're just going to go right and match these blocks like this. So row 7 right here. And then on the row of 7, on the very right side, you're also going to extend it up by 2. 1, 2. So it should look like this. Coming back up here on this little row of 3 right here, left by 1, up left diagonal, just filling in these blocks again until you meet right here, just like this. Come back over to the S here, fill in this top. You're going to go down by 1, left by 1, down by 1, left by 1, up left diagonal, fill this in. Do it down left, and then on this 2 right here, these 2 blocks, after you put the 2 brown, on the left block, you're gonna go down by 2, 1, 2. You're gonna go left by 1, down by 1, down left diagonal. You're gonna left by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down left diagonal, down right diagonal, right by 3. 1, 2, 3. And upright diagonal, just connect it like that. Coming back over here on this 2-piece right here on the left block, you're gonna go down by 3. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna extend the 2 bottom ones to the left by 1. On this column of 2, you're also gonna go down by 3. 1, 2, 3. Right by 3. 1, 2, 3. Up by 1. Up left diagonal. So it connects just like this. On the left side of this, you're gonna go on the 2nd and 3rd blocks up, extend them by 2. From this bottom one, do a down left diagonal, left by 3, 1, 2, 3, an up left diagonal, an upright diagonal, and then just bring it over till it connects. So right now, this is what it should be looking like. Oh wait, let's finish these brown blocks over here. We'll just come back down over to the R. And we're just on this whole left side. You're just matching every orange block for 1 brown block. And if you need to, you can go back in the video. You can pause. You can re-watch parts that are a little confusing because this one's a little more difficult to follow. But if you can just see where I'm building from, you'll be able to follow it. Okay, we're just matching every orange block with a brown. On this long one, you're also gonna go down by 1. and right by 1, and then you can do it upright. So this is what you're going to have so far. And then we also need, there's a few more brown that we're going to do. So if you come up to the top of your R here on the left, on the right 3 blocks, you're going to go down with yellow by 2. And then down with your brown by 1, like this. From your right block, you can go down by 2, 1, 2. Yeah, down left diagonal. Down left diagonal, left by 1, down left diagonal, left by 1, up by 2, 1, 2, and then you're going to do 2 upright diagonals so it connects. It makes this. And then we also have to do these little circles in the E's. So what you're going to do, you're just going to fill in the top row of the E with yellow. On the second block over, you're going to go place a brown. Go right by 1, down by 2, left by 2, up by 1, just so it makes this. Same thing with this E. Fill in the top row with yellow. On the second block over, place a brown wool. Go right by 1, down by 2, left by 2, up by 1, so it makes that. And same thing with the last E. Top row, fill in with yellow. On the second block over, down by 1 brown, right by 1, down by 2, left by 2, up by 1. So this is what we got so far. Then there's a few places that you're going to want to fill in with orange wool, orange blocks, starting with the circle of the R. Coming down, filling in these parts of the E, the little circle, and then just this line right here. Same thing with this E, fill this in, fill this in. You're also going to fill in this elbow right here, as well as this elbow. Fill in the circles of the E, and then fill in this elbow with orange. And then once you've got this done, the rest is easy. If you need to pause it, look at this. Just make sure you're matching up with this right now. And then once you have this all done, you just fill in the rest of it with yellow wool. And then you'll be finished. So I guess we're gonna see if the wool or the concrete looks better. I'm not really sure. I guess now I'm building with wool. I think the yellow is better. Can't really tell. But you're free to mix and match like any kind of block you want. If you want to do different colors, different blocks, it's whatever. You just need 3 different colors. If you watch the whole video, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you guys want to see any other logos or anything that you want to see in a pixel art form, and I can make a tutorial on it. And if you guys are able to follow these tutorials and actually build the logo, post a video on your own channel and let me know in the comments, and I'll go check your video out, because I like seeing people that are able to follow the tutorials, and I think it's cool to see your guys' builds as well. And once you got it, oh shoot, and then this part as well. And then once you've filled everything in with your yellow wool, oh my gosh, I missed this. After everything's filled in, then you've got your logo. Should look this. So, if you're skipping to the end of the video to see what it looks like with wool, this is it with wool, and that's it with concrete. It's kind of hard to tell which one actually looks better, but yeah. If you guys enjoyed this, let me know in the comments. Leave a like on the video, and if you don't want to miss any more of my Minecraft tutorials, make sure you subscribe with the notifications on, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.